Okay, so this will be a very, very quick tutorial on how to get a random color. So we have the quad in the engine. It looks purple at the moment, so if we start the game, purple, orange, black, blue, green, red, purple again. So each time the vehicle is created, it has a different color. So there's a few steps in this. It's actually a lot simpler than you might think. Right. Firstly, we need something to generate the colors. So there might be a different way to do this actually inside the engine, but what I did was create just a square of the colors that you want to use as a random color. So let's say um, you want a full spectrum of colors. You could make it, red and fade between the different colors. You could use something different, but this is blocks because I want to use specific colors. So a black, an orange, a pink, a red, and so on. So these could be all different. You could have different greens. You could have all shades of grey. You could have any different color. And what it will do is select a random part of this image and use that as the color. So whatever colors you have in that, it will be random. And obviously you could weight this as well. So if you made all this side blue, then it's more likely to hit a blue than it is to any of these colors. Okay, so we import that into the engine. I've actually used a basis of car paint with this, but that's not really the important bit. So here's how it works. So we've brought the color square, so that was imported into the engine. I'll just show you that. So that's your colors you're going to select. And now that is used as the base color here. And that simply goes to the base color. There's a lot more going on in this particular material, but this is the bit to focus on to get the random color. And I've actually multiplied it by 0.5 to darken all the colors. But this is it. Okay, so we've got the texture sample with the colors. We've got a mask that's set to red and green. I think this can just be set to red and it will still work actually. We've got a divide. Let's just divide by 1. And then we've got a scalar parameter that is set to 0 at the moment, and it's called color key. You can call it what you want. So that's pretty simple in terms of setup. In the actual blueprint, and this is linked to event begin play, what we want to do, we create dynamic material instance, and we use the material that we've created, or the instance of the material actually. So we've got this base color, and then we've created an instance. I should have mentioned that already, so I've turned the metallic down, but the scalar parameter value here is the color key and it's set to 0. So that's the one we want to use in the blueprint. So in your blueprint, we create dynamic material instance. Our target is our mesh, which is this one. So that's the mesh, the actual body of the vehicle. And the element number is 3. That's the one we are focused on. So you see here, element index 3. So that's the one we're creating an instance of. And we've got the material instance here, the random color material instance. And we also want to set scalar parameter value. And you remember color key, because that is the thing here, color key 0. Now all the colors are set between 7.8.9, 1, back to normal. So they're all set between 0 and 0.9. So to get the random part of this, all we need to do, random floating range between 0 and 0.9. That's it. And that should work. And on begin play, it creates a random colour. Simple, easy, done.